So the HESN includes many world-class universities: Duke, MIT, University of California at Berkeley, College of William and Mary, Michigan State, Texas A&M. And I've had the pleasure of visiting with the leadership of each university over the past year to review and learn from their progress. But I saved the best for last. Makerere University is not only a world-class university, it's a true leader in development. It is a pioneer in the field of health and resilience, and used new approaches to link the realities of African societies and communities to global development efforts. The future of science and technology and international development involves moving the source of innovation from development organizations in the West to local communities. Makerere University is at the forefront of it, because those communities are closest to the problems. This is not just appropriate technology. I'm not a fan of the word. This is developing world-class science and technology that is better designed than products in the developing world, because there are additional constraints around environmental conditions, around challenges of electricity, around variance in education, and much more frugal price points. These products can not only help Uganda, but they could actually help us reduce healthcare costs in the United States. We need examples, we need icons for the next generations in Uganda. The innovators that we heard from today are those icons. They are the beginning, they are our hope for the future. Yet, despite our elegant launch that we're having right now, we do need to focus on results. In the United States, we're at a time of great fiscal constraint, and the American people have their own challenges, and we have to make difficult decisions. We've decided to invest in Makerere University because we believe that they will help us solve these problems. And again, this isn't a capacity building project or a donor project, but actually a partnership to find new solutions for development around resilience. And we believe in this university. As the first development lab to be located in a developing country, this university has created a groundbreaking network for building resilient African communities around innovative solutions. It will empower African communities facing unprecedented challenges, and the labs will be centers for study and analysis of the problems. It will be ways of actually accessing communities. It will be ways of understanding what we need to be able to develop the innovations and harness those innovations to help us find solutions. There are great barriers that we face in development, some of which I listed, but to overcome these barriers, we actually have to first understand them. And the first part of actually creating the innovations is to understand demand. I believe that the RAN is the key for true, reality-based, field-tested understanding of the most important development problems we face today. And it has the potential to lead to the most innovative, high-impact solutions we are capable of finding and implementing them where they're most needed. We need African innovations to solve African problems. We need not only design for the other 90%, but design by the other 90%. And USAID recognizes it doesn't have all the solutions, that we actually, through our open innovation programs, need to open up the agency to find new solutions in new ways. And that is creating the space for those ideas to generate. We also recognize that talent is everywhere, but not opportunity. And our investments here were to provide some of that opportunity. And in fact, in our Grand Challenges for Development program that we pioneered with Gates and other institutions, 50% of the innovations are now coming from the developing world and are increasingly being funded. We want to help Uganda to build an ecosystem that enables Uganda not only to solve its own problems, but to help us in partnership address global problems. And we have created partnerships in science and in other ways that pair up NSF, National Science Foundation funded American scientists with scientists in Uganda. And the same thing with our National Institutes of Health. I also believe that access to knowledge is critical for Uganda. And one of the things I'm happy to announce is my office at USAID, in addition to launching the Higher Education Solutions Network, has created for Uganda a virtual science library for every university here that brings together the separate journal collections provided by a host of other institutions and adds to them, to provide full text access to 22,000 science journals through a single search window. And we have just